Ever wondered what it's like when a boy mom becomes a grandmother? I'm talking about mothers who blatantly prefer their sons over their daughters. I had a grandmother who was like that, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it was like and how it affected me. My grandmother had 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, and she always preferred my uncle, the boy. He was the golden child who could do no wrong. He was the oldest and always the favorite. Then my mom and everyone grew up and had children, and now there are boys and me. So I am her only granddaughter. She made her favoritism for my male cousins and my brother very clear. She would attend special milestones for my male cousins and my brother and just not go to mine. Something that I remember vividly from when I was really little was she had these stuffed bears, and whoever was sitting next to her got to hold the other bear. I was never asked to sit next to her. She was never physically affectionate with me. She was very affectionate with my brother. My brother would always talk about how nice her nails felt because she had long nails. I have no memory of ever being lovingly touched by my grandmother. She would also get the boys extravagant gifts and would always just get me something that was never proportionate and just didn't make any sense. The worst part about it was the way that she made me feel at family gatherings. Remember, she had a thing for not wanting me to eat. Something that I remember so vividly was a Thanksgiving that we had, and there was a charcuterie board with little like cracker breadsticks. I ran over and I had a breadstick. I was like 7 or 8. She just scolded me in front of everyone and was saying it's inappropriate for me. I just remember my dad like sneaking me breadsticks to the other room and telling me that it wasn't my fault. It finally got to a point where my parents had to sit her down and tell her that she couldn't keep treating me poorly. I remember her pulling me aside and asking me to sit on her lap, and she basically said, "I don't know where everyone in the family gets that I don't like you, but that couldn't be further from the truth, and I obviously love you and you're my granddaughter." I remember just feeling so sad and confused by that conversation, and also being so surprised that she asked me to sit on her lap, because she never asked me to sit on her lap. I do feel like it messed with my head a little bit, especially in my developmental years, feeling like if I wasn't perfect, then I wasn't worth loving. She was the only grandmother that I had that I got to meet who was alive. I really did miss out on that kind of grandmother-granddaughter relationship. All to say that if you're a self-proclaimed boy mom and you prefer your sons over your daughters, really like truly reconsider it, because it has generational effects on your kids and your grandkids. They just want to feel loved. They just want to feel appreciated, and joking about those things is like, it's not funny, it's not cool, and it stays with a person for their whole life.
It's heartbreaking to hear how favoritism like this can leave lasting emotional scars. Children know this and remember when they're treated differently, and it sticks with them, especially when it's from someone who's supposed to make them feel safe and loved.